Hey guys, Clockwork Frog here, and welcome to another sunset session. Another nice cool evening. We had some rain come through yesterday. It was nice. Got some things accomplished today. I got some seeds germinating for the grow tent. I'm excited about that. Hopefully I'll have a video soon. I think I got some kale, arugula, there's some lettuce, and other things. I think there's some wild turkeys around here. It's the second or third night I've heard them gobbling over there out in the field. It's breezy. It's probably a low 70s right now. Still haven't figured out what's going on with my orange tree. But I guess that's to be expected. I have a crepe myrtle that I've been babying. And I thought I had lost it, but it's been coming back. I'm excited about that. I'm going to get that in the ground next year. Hopefully. Still want some chickens. Been thinking about how I'm going to build their pen. And where I'm going to put it on the property. We have to worry about it getting super wet here. And I don't want them sitting in the swamp. Get me some nice old fresh eggs. Ain't very many clouds tonight. Don't make for too exciting of a sunset, sadly, but I'll take it. Could be worse. I'm still thinking how I'm gonna do a fall garden. Raised beds does just, I don't know, from all the research that I've done, raised beds seems like it's just gonna be the way to go. For me to be able to maintain something with all this moisture. Been having a couple deer sign. They've been moving in and out of the property. Not sure what they're after. Probably looking for the acorns off the oak trees. There's a little creek behind the house here, and they might be after that too. My magnolia tree seems to be doing pretty good out there. I apologize about the video quality. Hopefully I'll be able to do something about that here soon and get me a better camera, so I can really get close and clear shots and you guys can really enjoy this with me. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the day, other than getting up in the morning. I got a couple of bats that fly around. Well, there's about 3 or 4 of them, but there's usually one that hangs out a lot. I call him Bruce. That's a free fertilizer man. Luckily, I haven't had a problem deal with snakes lately or anything like that. I've been trying to keep the yard down, keep them out. Though I know occasionally one will wander up every now and then. I seen a nice little old covey of quail this morning moving around the brush line over there. They came around the other side too, but more often than not they're staying in the higher brush. I imagine trying to stay out of sight of the hawks. So I'm trying a couple of techniques with my germination. Hopefully I'll have a better rate than I have lately, and I think it's too cold in my house and I got to keep my seeds warmer if I want to have a higher germination probability. So there's a couple of different things I'm going to see that might work. Hopefully we'll check in the next coming days if I have any luck. I'll probably be growing in a cocoa coir media and just using the general hydroponic nutrients and see what I can make happen. Mainly it's all experimental. I still would like to grow the bulk of my eating food out in the yard. Potentially grow enough to put up for me during the winter. That would be great. To have some garden vegetables to eat when it's too cold outside. I guess there are winter crops though. Collard greens, pretty good. Among others, I think broccoli is another good fall crop. And some others. Our biggest problem lately has just been the rain. I might have to look in the almanac and see if we're going to have us a super cold winter coming up, or if it's going to be kind of a warm winter. Hopefully warm, but I guess that's a Floridian in me. I don't mind not having the winter too much. I get too cold, I get to where I don't like doing anything. Walk around 30 degrees like Eskimo. I'm curious about green belting. If anybody knows anything, or if you're familiar with it, leave me a comment or send me an email or something like that. I'm sure I could probably go up to my local extension office and get something. I'm pretty familiar with all the ladies up there. I grew up in the 4-H, so they all know me. And if you're ever curious, you can take your soil to your local extension office samples and have it pH tested for free. Most places, at least here, it's free. I assume it's probably free in most other places, depending on your extension agents. I got a nice big old wild muscadine grapevine in my backyard, and I'm thinking about taking some cuttings of it and cultivating and propagating it, maybe making some jelly or jams out of it. I'd be interested to know if anybody's ever had it, and if you even think it's worth the process, because I know it's pretty invasive unless you keep on it. That's probably why it grows by the boatload around here. Still hearing a bunch of springtime birds out. I guess that's because it's getting cold everywhere else and they come in here. Who knows? I don't know if you guys can hear the locusts either. They've been going crazy lately. June bugs. I think. At least that's what my grandma used to call them, I'm pretty sure. June bugs. Frogs are getting pretty decent size. Got a couple of toad frogs coming up. They like to hang out on the back porch at night when I got the light on. Tearing them bugs up. I like to get me a compost pile going too out here. I know it's fairly simple. However, I don't have any equipment per se to turn a giant bed or something like that. I'm sure I could build something off in the corner of the yard somewhere that I could get me some compost going. That way I could build me some soil instead of having to go and purchase the darn stuff. Especially because I know what'll be going into it. Ooh, the mosquitoes are getting bad. Oh, it's getting about that time. A nice pink sunset. You guys see my bottle brush right here around the corner. Boy, the birds and the bumblebees and everything love that. Especially the hummingbirds. It's probably my favorite bush in the yard. Puts on nice red flowers. I wonder if it's got any on it. Yeah, there's a couple on it. Let's see. There's one. It's not fully open yet. They'll usually go out to the whole length of the plant. But in the springtime, man, this thing is loaded down and I could walk out here and you could see the leaves moving. There were so many bees on it. I didn't mind. I'm sure there's some fellas around here who have some nice beehives on their place and sell local honey. No, not a whole lot of clouds in the sky tonight. But thanks for hanging out, guys. If you decided to stop in and watch and listen to me ramble on about it, about all kinds of things. But y'all have a wonderful evening. Take care.